February 13th, 2017. National Security Advisor Michael Flynn resigns after he discloses that he spoke with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak during the transition period before Trump assumed the presidency, when he didn't have the authority to do so. This includes several phone calls with Kislyak on the same day that the Obama administration imposed sanctions on Russia for interfering with the election. According to U.S. officials, Flynn told Kislyak that Russia should not overreact to the sanctions. March 2nd, 2017. Attorney General Jeff Sessions recuses himself from overseeing any Justice Department investigations into Russia's election meddling after disclosures surfaced that he met with Kislyak during the election, information he did not disclose at his confirmation hearing. Citing his connection to the Trump campaign, he says, quote, "I should not be involved in investigating a campaign I had a role in." March 21st, 2017. FBI Director James Comey testifies under oath before the House Intelligence Committee that there is an open FBI probe on whether Russia tried to influence the election and, quote, whether there was any coordination between the Trump campaign and Russia's efforts.
I have been authorized by the Department of Justice to confirm that the FBI, as part of our counterintelligence mission, is investigating the Russian government's efforts to interfere in the 2016 presidential election. And that includes investigating the nature of any links between individuals associated with the Trump campaign and the Russian government, and whether there was any coordination between the campaign and Russia's efforts. As with any counterintelligence investigation, this will also include an assessment of whether any crimes were committed.
He tells the committee that Vladimir Putin had a clear preference for Donald Trump over Hillary Clinton.
Putin hated Secretary Clinton so much that the flip side of that coin was he had a clear preference for the person running against the person he hated so much.
Comey's revelation of the investigation is good news for those who want answers to the Trump-Putin connection.
As the summer went on and the polls appeared to show that Secretary Clinton was going to win, the Russians sort of gave up and simply focused on trying to undermine her.
I am conflicted about Comey, though. By reopening the probe into Hillary's emails right before the election, he may have been a contributing factor to her losing the presidency. But maybe Comey scores a few points with his testimony today as the cherry blossoms bloom and spring comes to Washington.